And without further ado, I'll be representing the board and continuing my athletic and academic career at the...
What's up, Bo?
What's up? What's going on?
It's been a while since I last was sitting down talking with you. What's been going on?
It's been insane. The last couple months have been pretty awesome.
Why are we here?
Man, well, first and foremost, we're here because Bo Bassett, the #1 recruit in the class of 2026, is about to make his commitment.
I just feel like the time is right. The time is now. We've got a lot of big events coming up. I want to focus on my training, focus on going all in on the program that I choose. I've seen all 7 programs that I took visits to that I was really considering in that top 7. And I think for me at this point, it's time. I know where I want to be. Wasn't the easy choice, but I feel like I've made the right choice.
You called me late Saturday night, asking me if I wanted to come here.
Dude, it has been nuts. Like FloWrestling and the Bassett family, we've been close for years. You know, Bo Bassett was in Who's #1 4.5 years ago. We love what they're doing. We love the work they're putting in. We've been to Johnstown, PA many times over the years. Between me and you and Connor, we've all been here. When Bo Bassett was ready to make his decision, it was a little bit of a scramble. Can we get it together? Saturday night late. We booked flights, got to the airport last night. We maybe didn't have a ride. We maybe had to hitch a ride with the snow removal truck from the Johnstown airport to our hotel. But we're here and we made it work. And man, it's gonna be incredible tonight. The world's waiting and we're really lucky we get to be part of it.
Last minute, all in on this minute. Last minute. All in. Work hard.
Feel great. It's going to be an exciting night. We have our first round of state championships for our team. And then after the match, I'll be announcing where we're going. Not just for the 4 or 5 years in the future, probably longer than that. You know, I want to be there training for World Olympic titles after NCAA, so pretty excited to do that stuff. It'll be guess like the next chapter, the next step, and excited.
15 seconds. 15, go, all in. Time, bring it in.
Break us down, Caleb.
Crush on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Crushers.
I don't even know if I have a full picture of like what the on-mat microphone situation is, so we'll make sure we connect about it.
Figure it out.
But yeah, we got a little bit of time because they got that first duel, then you guys, then after, so yeah.
Awesome.
Dude, exciting.
Awesome.
Though.
Yeah, I'm fired up.
Man.
It's going to be fun.
And then you guys get to try to frickin' be #1 in the country later this week.
Sweet, yeah. And we got the banners up too in the room. Like, we're ready to go.
Has there ever been a bigger week in high school wrestling, like a commitment plus, like a duel like this?
I don't know, not for me at least. This is the biggest week I've ever had, and more than excited.
What was the process like?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it, or was it too much at times?
I enjoyed it. It was a little bit of both. Definitely too much at times. You go through a whole entire day, and it's a pretty packed day. You know, training super hard for some really high-level events, and then you come back to your phone, and you got 6 missed calls, and 10 messages, or whatever it is. And it's just sometimes it's a lot to be able to get back to all those people, and I totally understand. And I'm gonna be one of those guys. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna be as professional as possible and make sure that I'm staying on top of that stuff. But it does become a lot at times. And so I think for me, it's a lot of weight off the shoulders. Now it's time to focus on training, focus on keep getting better as a person, as a wrestler. The recruiting process was really, really stressful because every single visit that I took and every time I made a call, it made it harder, and it's supposed to make it easier.
All right, guys, we're gonna do the sportsmanship message, all right? PNWA requires all registered sports officials to enforce the sportsmanship rules for coaches and contestants. Actions meant to demean opposing contestants, team spectators.
Bo Bassett.
44-6.
They had 9 139 pounders. They just had 9 guys at one weight. That was incredible. 9 guys.
Pretty easy for you to make weight?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm good. It's a little bit above 65 kilos, so it's not too much. It's all good. And now at this point, we're so deep in the season, I think everybody's got it down. Other than the guys that are dropping right now for the big stuff, but we're all pretty under control now. So I forgot what I did. But we don't have 9 at the same weight. We didn't do that yet.
What made this process so hard?
I think the relationships that I've created through the process, but previous relationships too. I have a lot of friends on different teams, tight friends too. Like guys I talk to almost daily at every college that I was really considering out of the top 7. So I've got blood, I've got family, I've got teammates going here and family going somewhere else, and a coach that I've had, you know, on countless teams before, and then Team USA coach is here, and then another coach is here. Just guys that I've had all over the place. I think the hardest part for me, to be honest with you, is making those calls. I'm a professional, you know, person, as professional as I can be, and I know that making that call means a lot. Never burning a bridge, because you never know how this sport and how life goes. So making that call to those teams and telling them, you know, you can only choose one, and I appreciate you getting to build a relationship, but it's not going to be that place, is kind of heartbreaking. It's not easy. It wasn't something I took lightly. Making those calls was rough.
There'll be a mic here on the mat. So you'll come out here, you'll be in the middle. You're gonna play that video that Tyler made. So it's like a minute long. And then you'll have the mic, it's gonna be all you, whatever you wanna say. You know what I mean? So that's whatever you wanna say, like.
Okay.
And you know, I expect, like, you'll make your announcement, you'll make the decision, and then there's probably gonna be like whoever, your team, your family, whoever, they can come out, swarm you, whatever it is, like, you know, come celebrate, whatever, that's great. And then for the live stream, we'll be facing this way. Yeah, you'll put that on.
No, because we're not using.
You'll be facing
Test it out.
Yep, test that out. Yep. And then we'll have so we have a wireless cam operator who will be like just here, or we're actually gonna change this way. And for the people out on the internet, we'll be like, hey, you just made this decision, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
So we'll do that here. So yeah, so that's how it'll work. You'll have the middle of the mat with the mic.
And then over.
People come over here. You'll come over here with the headset on. Boom. We'll do the interview, and then cool. Make sense?
Boom. Let's go. Yeah.
All right, we're here with Bo Bassett at the Young Guns practice. Bo, you working on some trap arm guts? How's that going for you?
It's good. It's good, yeah.
He's such a special kid, and I've seen him since he was a baby, like coming up through, whether he was like the water boy for his dad, or just a young kid sitting in a corner when we'd have the older kids working out. He was too young to even work out.
Is Bo Bassett the #1 recruit in this class? If you're a college coach and you can only get one, is it Bo Bassett?
This is a guy who not only is training himself to win, but is training himself to be the face of a program. Bo Bassett's the top recruit.
Big flex from Bassett. Dangerous. Taking over in the park. The gut, that's it. 12-2-10. Bo Bassett into the final.
I want to change the program wherever I go.
Do you feel comfortable telling me now? You haven't announced to the world yet.
No, I
where
havened
you're
told
going.
anyone.
Do you feel comfortable
Haven't told
telling me
anyone.
in here in this
Yeah,
room?
if we're releasing this after, yeah, of course.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Crushers!
It came down to those Final Four. I think Virginia Tech, for most people, was like the dark horse. And I think that they did an unbelievable job of recruiting. Their staff's awesome. It wasn't too far from home. That was within the proximity, and that was something that I thought about a little bit. Felt really like home there and like a family. That, for me, was one that really surprised me, I feel as though. And that's why they made the top 4. Black hands. And then you know you go to Oklahoma State, and that's tough. Obviously, with David Taylor, I've had that connection since I was young. And Oklahoma State's probably the biggest up-and-coming team. So they just got Ross and a bunch of awesome commits with Vega and Ribideau, and so all those guys, right, #1s in their weight, are going there. And so that was pretty enticing. Like, hey, like this team has the chance to take out, you know, Penn State and be champs. You know, I loved Oklahoma State. I love the visit.
Not filming here? What do you guys got going on in here?
Yeah.
Going on?
So we got one or two matches left, and we're gonna put on the skier, and I'm gonna zip it up so no one can see it, and then with the videos playing, right before the announcement, I'm gonna unzip it, and we're gonna announce it. So I'm pretty excited.
Awesome. How do you think people are going to react?
I don't know. I think everybody here is gonna be super excited, and I think it's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be super positive. My teammates are excited, and I'm super excited to be. I'm more than excited, more blessed than I could ever imagine, and yeah, can't wait. Let's go. Can't see it, right? We good?
No, you're good. You're good.
Penn State was right down the road. Coach Kale is unbelievable. Coach Casey, Coach Cody, those guys are awesome. I grew up training there the last 5, 6, 7 years. This whole summer I trained with Zane before the Olympics. Went to Worlds and Pan Ams, and that staff was there, and they're obviously the undisputed #1 at this point. They're where everybody dreams of going, and from Pennsylvania, it's like every kid's dream to go there.
And teams, before we shake hands, we have a special announcement.
We got some World stuff. This is cool too. Spencer Lee signed this. His signature's over here. I remember that. That was
Talk about Spencer Lee growing up as a young gun. Like, what does
yeah,
he
Spencer
what does he
Lee,
mean to you
the
guys?
definition of Spencer Lee in high school, that dude was locked in. He did everything hard. He trained the right way. He lived the right way, and he was a great role model for me. And to see someone in my area from the same club doing what he did, I knew that it was possible. And honestly, I feel like he lit that spark inside of me. Can we take it off now?
Yeah, start taking it off.
I touched the World Championship medal before I ever won one, and that was Spencer Lee's. And I never really forgot that. This school is a school that I've wanted to go to since I was young. I've got a lot of connections to a lot of amazing schools, but this one I've got some pretty deep roots. What's going on?
What's going on, Hammer?
Hey, how we doing?
I'm doing great. The question is how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. It was Iowa. That was pretty cool. Yeah, when I heard brands, I was like, whoa, yeah. I love Virginia Tech. I love Penn State and Oklahoma State. Those were all pretty amazing. The University of Iowa was a choice. Go hard. Pennsylvania people are probably gonna want to see Penn State to stay in state, which is totally understandable, but I think, again, the right thing for me to do was to head out there at Iowa City and Wrestletown, USA. Spencer Lee is there. That would be like one of my main training partners, and for me, that's a guy I looked up to my whole entire life. The Brands brothers bring the intensity, they bring the effort. They remind me a lot of how my dad coaches. They've done a really great job of growing the sport and growing the way that people look at it. So for me, that's something that I want to continue and I want to put myself around. We both have the same mindset as far as that goes. You want to win wrestling matches, you want to work hard, but you also want to change the sport because that lasts forever.